Okay, hello. My name is Sean Martinez. I'm co-founder of Excel IQ 360. We are a boutique go-to-market consultancy and strategic partnership enabling agency, essentially. And I'm just recording a quick video because, I've been struggling to put out content because I'm coming from corporate. So initially, I worked for a leading B2B marketing and advertising agency that had a consultant arm. I operated primarily under that consultant arm, but I had and delivered 360 services across marketing, strategic marketing specifically. So, like marketing, sales, I mean, a very holistic landscape of you know, um, a business. And something that I've been having trouble with is putting out this content because when you switch and pivot from a corporate career into an entrepreneurial career, you'll hear a lot of people talk about how you need to niche and pick one thing and focus there so that you can attract and garner the attention to your business. And for me, um, I know this to be true in several ways because I specialize in go to market strategy, and I do know that, and product marketing, and I do know that it is very critical to a business's success with a campaign, whether they're trying to, just like garner some awareness or actually generate some pipeline or lead sales, whatever it is, revenue, that they focus their campaign. So, one of the things that um, I teach my clients is to design messaging, positioning, and strategy around a single use case, and then, continue to take set approaches that I advise and apply it to varying use cases. That I'm not necessarily an expert just immediately off the top of my head with everything, but what I am an expert in is figuring out how to get from point A to point Z. And I've let that carry me throughout my career. And because of that approach, I've been able to pick up a lot of skills in a lot of different industries. My experience spans about 12 industries. And I focus in B2B technology currently, but I don't think that that's limiting. I also thoroughly enjoy brand. I write content. I'm a writer as well. I I have a lot of skills and interests, and I umbrella all of that under the guise of go to market. Where I stand, I'm like, do you want to work with 10 vendors or you want to work with one? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to, do you want to be navigating, across 10 vendors or one? And, I'm someone who focuses on partnerships, so I understand the power of networking and working with multiple business entities and just like collaborators. But even within that context, like for someone like me, where I can come in and I can offer you everything from like financial risk modeling to brand design. I can come in and I can help you recruit partners, um, activate them, and accelerate growth with partners. And I can also, write, I can give you the strategy there, and I can also like write your content for you, and I come with industry knowledge as well. So, for me, it's been hard for me to pigeonhole myself like that. And I I'm not going to. I'm more focused on resonating with those who understand my position here. I'm not a like and I am a jack of all trades, and I'm pro at most of those trades, and I'm looking to work with clients who see the value in that, and they don't see it as a scattered thing, more as a hub. Essentially, like, I'm a 360 hub, and our business is a 360 hub. I'm co-founding with my husband. When I'm asked that question of like, what is it that you like? I don't necessarily like sales. Like, I don't necessarily like all the granular pieces of like technology and the different like I'm not a geek of like on tech. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do know
For
business
that. And
models. You
I
know, I
enjoy
know figuring things out and helping my clients. I enjoy getting from point A to point Z when there's not necessarily a clear path there, and I can just use my mind to and common sense and my logic and my creativity to get myself or my clients from point A to point Z, or at least help them get there. So uh yeah, I just wanted to like put that out there that that's where I stand because I've been struggling. I have so much content. I have so many templates and resources that I've been building that are designed to help my clients through that full go to market life cycle with their strategic partners and so on. I'm bringing learnings from working with AWS for 5 years, you know, working with like leading marketing and advertising agencies for 5 years, and then having a career in financial services for 5 years prior to that, doing wealth management planning and um, account planning. So, you know, I'm sitting on a lot of stuff. And every time I try to bring myself to like record a video or something, I just stall because I'm like, ah, man, like I'm not like able to just fluently walk through this with like out looking at a script or something. I'm like, well, I don't want to use a script. Like I've never really had to do that. Like, granted, I have to prep, but to sit there and like read off of a script, like I'm not trying to do that. So I'm recording this video to essentially just put myself out there a little bit more and essentially like establish how I will be operating our business, even if you know it's more slow and steady. I'm more focused on working with those who are just kind of compatible with that. And the other thing that I wanted to touch on is the fact that a lot of these businesses, I mean, and this is also something that I teach as like a strategy is to offer free trials and to, you know, yeah, basically like offer free trials, free services, free consulting, and so on. But I think it's really important to put some context around that. So it depends on your business model. Like if you are a larger business, you know, and you are doing more of like scaled volume plays, then something like a free trial, you know, that makes sense to just bring in that volume, you know. But for me, where I stand is that I don't plan to offer anything free, even though I'm just starting out. I don't have a huge network. I Despite like all of the value that I've brought over the years, I don't have like opportunities just like waiting at the door for me. And there it will, you know, I'm gonna have to fight to get a client. And really, I just need one. You know what I'm saying? I really truly feel that way, that I just need one to start. But I value my work so much that, and my business model is designed to where I intend to work with a client who will be very willing to pay for my services because I've demonstrated the value of that so clearly that they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And they have budget put to the side to accommodate the potential risk of working with me versus someone who's looking to, you know, work with somebody on a free trial because they may be in fear that they're going to get duped. Maybe they've been burned before. Maybe they just like free shit. You know, whatever the reason is, that's not. I'm not the firm for you because I don't want to start the relationship off like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to start with like, oh, you giving this for free, so like it must not be as high quality. Or, you know, you giving this for free, so you must not be confident in your skills. Like those thoughts, those thoughts linger in us. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, um, it's also in our nature to give people the benefit of the doubt. However, you know, we operate off of a subconscious that is influenced by our environment and circumstances and things that we've seen and experienced growing up. So, you know, it's very probable that me offering a free trial of something or a free service, knowing the level of effort that I'm going to put into whatever that service is, you know, it's very probable that my client may initially come into that engagement thinking that there, you know, there's some holes in whatever it is that I'm offering. And I don't want to like start us off like that. Um, I do want to earn trust, and I don't want to earn it through offering free things. I don't think that. I think that's like an oxymoron. I don't think not oxymoron. I just don't. I don't think that adds
Go
up.
check out our website.
I will be doing a walkthrough on some of the templates I've been creating. So just so you know, some things that I have in the queue. I built a uh, basically like a go-to-market forecasting planning document, and this is to help you secure budgets essentially. So this is for you to go in front of your CFO and for in front of the your board, maybe the private equity firm that is funding you, and it's designed for you to be able to model and show them like not only what's the return on their investment, but show them like the progress that you all have been making. Give them something to go off of from like prior performance. Is designed to adapt to multiple business models. So like I have a drop down built in. It's in an Excel spreadsheet. I have a drop down built in where you can select your business model. So like how I talked about earlier, like if you're SaaS, subscription based, usage based, and so on, you can select your model, and then the spreadsheet will shift in the areas it needs to accommodate that. So like if you were to put that you're a usage based business, there's a multiplier that I have within the spreadsheet that is designed for you to like account for like seasonal consumption changes. So I have an agency that I'm working with right now, and they have a potential client, and this client mentioned that they they have varying models. There's a lot of complexity in their business models, and one of the caveats is that in the Easter time and in the Christmas time, they have seasonal spikes. So in consumption for their usage based monthly payment model of their solution, it's like an accounts payable platform. So because of that, I built in this seasonal multiplier for those type of models. So it has all sorts of cool features like that. It lets you like forecast a budget in across um, you know, quarters. It has like a tab for you to present to your board, and it's all automated. And it comes with instructions in line. So I'll be doing a tutorial on that. So, and pivoting from partnerships primarily right now. So I also have some like messaging and positioning documentation, and like how to leverage AI to build those assets. If you wanted to leverage AI, I also have content on how to just like build it from strictly, you know, writing or however you want to approach building out your messaging and your marketing position for you know, a joint campaign or whatever it may be. So out there. So yeah, if I have questions or you want to like chat, have a conversation about any of this, if you have like objecting opinions or if you agree with anything that I said and you want to talk about it, just hit me up. I'm an open book. I love collaborating. I love innovating, coming up with new ideas. Take care. I look forward to, uh, you know, continuing to build out this business into something really fruitful for myself, my family, and my clients and their family. So, y'all take care.